Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. Today we are reading The Life of Fred, Volume 1, Apples, by Stanley F. Schmidt, Chapter 1. Chapter 1, Early in the Morning. Fred lay in his sleeping bag. It was early in the morning, and it was still dark outside. Fred took his flashlight and shined it on the clock on the wall. It was 5 o'clock. If this were summertime, it would be getting light by now. But it was February. It would be dark for another couple of hours. Fred liked to go jogging in the morning, but he knew that if he jogged in the dark, he would trip and fall. A lot. He was going to wait 2 more hours until it was 7 o'clock before he went out running. Fred did not sleep in a regular bed like most 5-year-olds. He did not own a bed. He slept in a sleeping bag. 5 years ago, when he came to Kittens University, he owned nothing except his doll Kingy. Fred liked Kingy to sleep right next to him. Kittens University gave Fred a room on the 3rd floor of the math building to use as his office. He made it into his home. The only thing in that room was a big old desk. Fred used to sleep on the top of the desk. When the janitor found out what Fred was doing, he gave him a little sleeping bag. It was only 3 feet long, but that was just the right size for Fred. He put the sleeping bag under his desk. That made it a safe little cave for Kingy and him. Fred liked to talk to Kingy. Kingy didn't say very much, but he was a very good listener. Years ago, Fred got Kingy as a free toy at the King of French Fries restaurant. When Kingy was new, Fred could squeeze his tummy and he would sing a little song about French fries. Butter fries are butter. The song didn't make much sense. About 2 weeks after Fred got Kingy, his battery died and he stopped singing. Fred put a new battery in Kingy, but Kingy didn't sing the butter fries song anymore. Kingy still liked to listen to whatever Fred had to say. Fred told Kingy, "Let's wait 2 hours before we get up. It's 5 o'clock now, and if we wait until 7 o'clock, it will be light outside." Kingy didn't say anything, but Fred knew what Kingy was thinking. 5 plus 2 equals 7. Fred opened the desk drawer and took out some pencils. Kingy counted them. There were 7 pencils. Fred had a very smart doll. Then Fred straightened out the pencils. He asked Kingy, "Now how many pencils are there?" Fred knew that Kingy was giggling since that was such a silly question. If you start with 7 pencils and you move them around, you will still have 7 pencils. Even a doll knows that. 5 plus 2 is 7. 4 plus 3 is 7. 6 plus 1 is 7. This is the end of Chapter 1. Please take a moment to take out a piece of paper and write your answers, or share your answers with your teacher, parent, or friend. Please feel free to pause in between each question to give you sufficient time to answer. Now, it's your turn to play. Number 1. Sometimes we write 6 plus 1 is 7. Sometimes we use an equal sign and write 6 plus 1 equals 7. How would you write 4 plus 3 is 7 using an equal sign? Number 2. We know that 4 pencils plus 3 pencils equals 7 pencils. What does 4 trees plus 3 trees equal? Number 3. We know that 5 plus 2 equals 7. What does 2 plus 5 equal?